What's poppin', Diva gang? How are y'all doing today? Today we're going to be working on these steampunk wedding press-on nails. We're going to be encapsulating these little cogs or whatever they're called with no acrylic, girlfriend. Okay, instead we're going to be using this nail mold tool that I got off of Amazon. As you can see, it just has kind of like a little dip in it, and it comes with this little compression tool, and you stick whatever it is you want to put on the nail, and then you press it down with that little tool. And I saw this, actually I saw it on Instagram, but it was a TikTok video, and I guess it's kind of a trend that's been going around that a lot of people don't know about. So we're going to be trying it out on this channel today. And another thing that I want to say is, if you hear any like noises in this back voiceover, like birds chirping or cars going by, please just bear with me. The area that I'm in right now is actually really busy, so I'm trying my best. And they're also doing construction on like every freaking house on this block, which is super annoying. That's why I'm up super early recording this voiceover, to make sure that I don't have any interruptions. Okay, so yeah, comment below if you like this video, and yeah, we're just jumping right in. So I went in, I did my regular prep routine with primer and base coat. Someone asked me in one of my more recent comments if I ever experienced cracking using primer, and the answer is no. If that's something that you ever experience, you might want to consider using a different primer or a different nail tips. So yeah, she asked me that, or they asked me that, and I figured it's probably something that a lot of other people want to know as well. So if that's something that you're wondering, no, I don't ever experience that. So basically what I've done thus far, I'm starting off with extra long coffin tips, and then I just filed one of the coffin tips into a stiletto shape because I thought it would be cute, you know, for the wedding vibes. And if you want to see how I do that, click on this video linked in the cards where I make these French press-on nails for a TikTok influencer. They wanted extra long stiletto, and I only had extra long coffin, so I was like, I had the length, I don't have the shape, I'm gonna just file these bitches. So I left that off camera because this video would have been kind of long if I left it in. But yes, that's what we're doing thus far. And then I went in with Pop Tart and Shining Star from the Macart Femi Beauty collection. And I did kind of like, you know, a calm ombre, and I really like this color for a nail bed color, especially for like darker skin tones. It's very pretty, and once you put it on, it has kind of like a pink tint to it, you know, once it mixes with your natural nail bed color, because it's jelly, you know, it's kind of like see-through, so it's very pretty. But I did that on 3 of the nails, and then I just put Pop-Tart all over our stiletto ring fingernail. And this ombre was very easy to do. That's what I love about these gel polishes in particular. They're very easy to ombre together. They're very smooth and just jelly like, and super pretty. And I thought it would also be good, you know, for the wedding vibes. And then I did a coat of base coat on the thumb and pinky nails, and then before curing them, I placed gold foil leaf around the nails because I thought, you know, it'd be cute. And we're going for like gold wedding steampunk vibes, so that's why I decided to do that and make the ombre look like it was kind of faceted into the nail. And then after I did that, I went ahead and cured, and then put some top coat, and then cured for 60 seconds. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I wanted to buff the surface of the nails like I'm doing here, because I was very concerned about keeping all of these nails very smooth to the touch. I didn't want anything sticking out or poking. So you're gonna see me doing a lot of filing, a lot of buffing, and just in attempts to keep these nails nice and smooth. And I really wanted this to look like an encapsulated acrylic set, so, you know, I went kind of hard with the filing and stuff. And in case you're wondering, I did not go up a size, I just used my regular size. Then I just used like a random gold glitter on the nail, on the ring fingernail that had Pop-Tart all over it, in like kind of an S shape, because we're gonna be adding in our little, what are these called? Are they called like cogs? I just call them like little gold pieces. That's what I'm gonna call them throughout this video, cogs or whatever, but you see them. This is gonna be, you know, the steampunk part of our video. And can someone tell me what steampunk means? I just know like this aesthetic for nails, but I don't actually know what it means. Every time that I look it up, it's like pictures of newsies and people from the Renaissance era. So can someone tell me like what that means? But anywho, this is basically how this little tool works. You take the piece that you want to bend, you place it in there, and then you use that little kind of tool to just push it in. Only thing I wish that this came with like a case, just because it's so small. I feel like it's so easy to lose, and these are kind of hard to find. I got this one off Amazon. I'll link it below if you're interested. But yeah, so troubleshooting using this thing. Basically the whole point of using this is to be in order to be able to bend whatever piece you're using so that it fits on the nail properly and it's not hard to encapsulate. And I think this is great for people who maybe are beginners with acrylic nails and you're kind of not used to filing and things like that. But it's also great for people who make press-on nails because, you know, some of us don't know how to use acrylic that well. I'm still kind of learning myself. I can do a little some, but you know, I'm still learning. And you know, this is great because it allows those of us who make pressed on nails and aren't comfortable using acrylic to still achieve similar looks that people who know how to use acrylic would do, but you know, without the stress or the hassle or the smell, because I know a lot of people are really, really sensitive to the smell of using acrylic. So I think this tool is great. I'm super excited to use it to do more things in the future. Yeah, so I'm just working on the ring finger right now. I think this nail came out so cute. I just did kind of like a swirl on the nail, you know, with the things, kind of make it look like the inside of a machine. And one suggestion that I do want to point out just before I forget is, so the actual place, it's probably hard to see right here, but the actual, you know, little dip in the tool where you place your metal piece is it gets narrow as you go down the shape of the star. So one part of it is a little bit more wide and one part of it is a little bit more narrow. What I thought was the smaller pieces go in the more narrow part, but that's actually not true, because the smaller the piece is, the harder it's going to be to fit on the nail. And I just want to show you guys right here the difference. So if I were to just place this on here, it would be sitting up really, really uncomfortably. I'd be able to feel it even after layers and layers and layers and layers of top coat. But as you can see, oh my god, there's people talking outside while I'm doing my voiceover. That's super rude. But as you can see, after you put it inside the tool, it flexes over the nail. It lays very, very flat, and it's just more appealing, and it makes the design a lot more aesthetic and just, you know, pleasant to do and to look at. So that's the reason. That's why I really, really love this tool, and I highly recommend it for anyone that wants to do any looks like this. I would imagine you could use this probably for like scattered glitter looks, Fimos, those little paper flowers that they sell on Amazon and a lot of other places. So definitely give this tool a try. It's called a nail art mold tool. Search nail art mold tool on like Amazon or Ali and see if this comes up. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the tool, I thought that the smaller pieces went inside the more narrow part, but that's not true, because if you think about it, the smaller a piece is, the easier that it'll be to flex over the nail because it's so small, right? So if you put it inside of the smaller part, it'll just it'll make the bend too pronounced, and it will actually make it kind of sit up on the nail. But if you put it inside the larger part, the bend will be a little bit wider, it'll be a little bit looser, and it'll be able to just sit really, really comfortably on the nail. I hope that makes sense. It's kind of the thing you have to try out to understand, if you know what I'm saying. You gotta just, you just gotta give it a try. So yes, again, I highly, highly, highly recommend trying this tool out if you haven't before. It was such a joy doing these nails, and it was so much fun because I was super nervous just about, like, I get so nervous about my nail designs and just the way that I'm gonna do things, and like I have so many designs like just in my head that I feel like I'll be wanting to do, but sometimes they just don't really translate, if that makes sense, or I spend too much time thinking about them. I'm trying to, you know, take more inspiration from things that are organic. So like there's a specific vibe that I want to go for. I'm curing all these in base coat, by the way, just in case you're wondering, and this is how they look so far. Yeah, if there's a specific vibe I want to go for, I'll look at aesthetics, I'll look at different things in nature, I'll look at items instead of looking at straight up nails. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that'll help me become a better creative, and I feel like it'll help my designs look a lot more interesting as well. So yeah, guys, this is how the design is looking so far. At this point, I just went in and did a coat of top coat because, again, we're going to be buffing over everything. We're going to be filing. I was very concerned about keeping the shape of these nails and also keeping the nails nice and smooth. If you want, you can go over these things with a builder gel just to help even out like the texture or whatever. Like I said, using that nail art mold tool definitely helped as far as like the actual texture of the nail. But if you do what I did, or something like what I did here, and you kind of put a bunch of pieces close together or on top of each other, it can kind of make it sit up just a tad bit and make the nail just a little bit uneven, but it's really not noticeable to someone that's not looking for it, to be honest. So it's not that big a deal, or it wasn't that big a deal to me. But if that is a big deal to you, you can definitely use like a builder gel or whatever. I just didn't feel like going through all that, but yeah, I was just showing you guys here that the nails are very, very smooth and just you know, really, really nice to look at, really, really smooth to the touch. And this nail came out so good. I just have such a problem like doing ombres like this because I always take the freaking ombre up too far. And if you want to see a more detailed video on how I mix my solutions and things like that, I'll link one in the cards. But I just use the color Sugar from the Femi Beauty Kit, and I left this part in real time because I want you guys to see just that beautiful top coat. Like, look at that. Doesn't it look and feel like we're doing an acrylic set? It does to me. It definitely does to me. Oh my god, there's a freaking plane going by. Do you guys hear it? I swear you can literally hear everything in this freaking house. Like, I can hear everything. When they're doing construction, it sounds like it's in my room. When they're freaking, you know, driving their cars past, it sounds like they're right in the yard. Like, I can literally hear everything in here. And it's so annoying and it's so inconvenient to my work. But anyway, yeah, I'm going ahead and I'm giving everything a final coat of top coat. Comment below which nail is your favorite. Do you have a favorite nail in this set? I really like, I think I appreciate every nail in this set in a different way. I'm loving the ombre nails. They came out so good. I'm loving the glass tip nail because it just looks so good. I think everything just looks so pretty, but I'm going in and I'm adding some bling for the final touches. And I use these little 3D acrylic, are they acrylic roses or would they be like clay roses? Whatever they are, I got them on Amazon, and you know, it's like wedding vibes again, so that's why I decided to add the little white roses for a touch of some wedding influence. And I thought this bling on the ring fingernail was so cute and so different. I just added one white rose, two little gold flat back little pieces, one AB stone, and one caviar bead, and it looks so cute and like complicated and just beautiful in my opinion. So these are my steampunk nails. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment below if you've ever used this nail art mold tool, and also comment below some other looks you maybe want to see me try out with it. I feel like this would be really good for the lazy girl method or the Femi Beauty method as well. If you wanted to do some femos, you could use this to kind of just like bend the femos into shape. Or I feel like they'd work even better with like I said, the little paper flowers that you can find on like Amazon. I feel like this tool would work really good for that. And I'm just showing you guys how flat everything is. Again, there's a lot of spaces where I piled the pieces on top of each other. That's why the texture can look a little bit uneven. But yes, what do you guys think? I think they look so beautiful. I can't wait to use this tool to do more decorations. I'm really proud and happy with the way that this design came out. I can't wait to put it on display, which is a video that may be coming soon. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have on your post notifications turned on so that you don't miss an update from me. And I love you guys so much. Don't forget to give this video a like if you liked it. Leave me a comment below letting me know what you thought of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace, diva gang. Mwah.